Good morning, children. This is Raj Gajendra Pillai, Kana Kingdom. Today we are going to learn about English chapter first, that is for class first, and the topic would be a happy child. It's a poem. It's a poem named A Happy Child. This is for class first, chapter 1. Take out your notebooks, your pencils, so that whatever is needed, we will write it in the book and read it. We will write the question and answers and exercise also. So be ready with your notebook and pencil. Give you 5 seconds. Get ready. Now let's look into the contents. What is table of contents? The table of contents are that we are going to learn what we are going to learn in the topic today. In the topic, the table of contents are we will read and recite the poem. What we are going to do? We will read and recite the poem. We will understand the poem. Then how will we understand? With the explanation of the poem. After that, we will be looking back and understanding about each line of the poem. We will do the exercise. We will do question and answer. We will read and match the pics. We will look at the kind of houses and mark the houses. This is a part of exercise activity in the last. Right? What all we are going to do? We will read and recite the poem, explanation of the poem, looking back and understanding about each line of the poem. We will do the exercise, question and answer, read and match the pics, kinds of houses, will mark the house. Right? Now let's go to the poem to read and recite. Get ready. Happy child. What is happy? Happy means when you are pleased, when you are getting satisfied, when you are getting everything you need, and whatever your expectations are, whatever you think it should happen is happening, then you are happy. Happy means getting pleased, right? If you want the biscuits in the morning as a breakfast, you are getting it, you are happy. If you want to play, you are being allowed to play, you are happy, right? When you get pleased, you become happy. A happy child. This is the poem. It says enjoy this poem, right? By understanding the poem, by learning the poem, by looking at the content of the poem. It's written that enjoy this poem, recite this poem, read this poem, right? Now we will read and recite. My house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. It says, my house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long, I hardly ever cry. I have a tree, a green tree, to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. My house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. I play and play the whole day long. I hardly ever cry. I have a tree, a green tree, to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. Right? My house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long. I hardly ever cry. I have a green tree to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. What do you understand by this? Says, my house is red, a little house. You can see in the pic a house which is looking red. My house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. A happy child means a pleased child I am. I laugh and play the whole day long. I hardly ever cry. Means I laugh and play whole day long. I hardly cry means I never cry. I have a green tree to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. I have a tree, says a green tree to shade me from the sun. It protects me from the sun. And under it I often sit. And under the tree I often sit when all my play is done. Now I will tell, you have to repeat. My house is red, a little house. A happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long. I hardly ever cry. I have a tree, a green tree to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. Good. Now we'll be telling together. My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long. I laugh and play the whole day long. I hardly ever cry. I hardly ever cry. I have a tree, a green tree to shade me from the sun, and under it I often sit, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. When all my play is done. Good. Now let's go for the explanation of the poem. Right? Now look at the screens. A happy child. In this poem, a happy child is talking about how laughing and playing makes us happy. What is laughing? Laughing means when somebody tells you a joke, somebody falls down, usually some unusual things happens where you feel like laughing. Yes, how laughing and playing makes us happy. Usually we laugh and play when we play, whenever we get time. Children often play, right? In this poem, a happy child is talking about how laughing and playing makes us happy, right? She talks about the red house. She talks about her red house and green tree. She talks about what? She talks about her red house, a little house which we have read in the poem. She talks about the red house and the green tree under which she sits often, her playtime. All this make her a happy child. In this poem, Happy Child is talking about how laughing and playing makes us happy. Usually laughing is one of the best medicine for human being, for all children's, the elders. When you laugh, it says that your mind gets fresh. Playing, when you play, what happens? Your body generates heat, you get your sweating, your blood flow goes good, you feel fresh, right? She talks about her red house and green tree under which she sits often. Whenever you also walk in sun and you find a tree, what will you do? For the shade, you will go and stand under the tree to get protection from the sun rays. Yeah, the sun directly coming on you. What you will do? You will stand under a tree, right? Likewise, this happy child does what? After the play time is done, after the playing is done, what she does? She sits under the green tree very often, right? More explanation about the poem. Now, this is explanation of the poem A Happy Child. Now, look at the first four lines of the poem. My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. I laugh and play whole day long, I hardly ever cry. My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. In the first stanza, the child says that she has a little house which is red in color and that she is happy child. My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. In the first stanza, the child says that she has a little house which is red in color and that she is happy child. What does this mean? The child says she has a little house. She has a house. Everybody has a house. You also have a house. Me also. I also have a house. Myself also has a house. Everybody in the world stays in house. If not your own house, you stay with your relative's house or wherever you stay, that is your house. Here the girl says she has a little house. House means the place where we live with the family, friends or relatives. House which is red in color. Do you know the colors? What are the colors? Red, blue, yellow, green. These are all the colors. Yes. The little house, what is the color of the house? Which is red in color. And that she is a happy child, is a pleased child, is pleased with everything. I laugh and play the whole day long, I hardly ever cry. She plays and laughs the whole day and never cries. I laugh and play the whole day long, I hardly ever cry. She plays and laughs the whole day and never cries. What does she do? She plays and laughs the whole day and never cries. Right? My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long, I hardly ever cry. In the first stanza, the child says that she has a little house which is red in color and that she is happy child. I am repeating it again and again so that you repeat with me. She plays and laughs the whole day and never cries. She plays and laughs the whole day and never cries. Right? Now, let's go to the second paragraph of this poem, the second stanza of the poem. Right? Write this down. Explanation. Give you 5 seconds for this. Right? Explanation of a happy child poem. This is of second stanza. I have a tree, a green, green tree, to shade from the sun. In the second stanza, the child talks about the tree that she has on her garden, which is very green and gives shade from the sun. The second stanza, what does the girl say? I have a tree, a green, green tree, to shade from the sun. That means the child talks about the tree that she has on her garden, which is very green and gives shade from the sun. What does the tree does? The tree gives shade from the sun. Right? She talks about what? She has a tree on her garden. Right? In her garden, what does she has? She has what? She has a green tree. What does that green tree provide? What does the green tree provide? The green tree provides shade from the sun. And under it I often sit. And under it I often sit. What does this mean? The child then says that she often sits under the shade of the tree. What does she does? She often sits under the shade of the tree. And under it I often sit when all my play is done. And under it I often sit when all my play is done. Means the child then says she often sits under the shade of the tree once she is done playing. Once when the play is done, the playing is over, what she does? She sits under the green tree for the shade. She sits under the shade of the tree once she is done playing. Right? I have a tree, a green tree. I have a tree, a green, green tree, to shade from the sun, and under it I often sit when all my play is done. In the second stanza, the child talks about the tree that she has on her garden, which is very green and gives shade from the sun. The child then says that she often sits under the shade of the tree once she is done playing. Right? This is the explanation of last 4 lines of the poem, the second stanza of the poem. The child talks about the tree that she has in her garden, which is very green and gives shade from the sun. The child then says she often sits under the shade of the tree once she is done with playing. Right? Now you have to write it down. Please write this down. Give you 5 seconds for this. Now we will go ahead to look into the pics and single line of the poem to understand it better. Write this down. Now look at the first line of the poem. My house is red, a little house. When you say house is red, means the color of the house painted outside, and the roof is what? Roof means on the top, and all the side walls outside is painted red. My house is red. What is a house? House is the place where people live. This is the living house for people. People live in house. The house contains what? It has one door, 4 walls and 4 walls in it, and we have separate rooms where we prepare food is called kitchen, where we sleep is the bedroom, where we sit and watch TV is the hall, We have washrooms in it to take bath, right? And a door and steps to come out. We have windows also so that we get good ventilation of air. This is what about the first line. A house is read a little house. Here it says, a happy child am I. There it says, the child says that I have a house and I am a happy child. For what she is happy or what he is happy is to be understood. Right? In the entire poem, she says laughing and playing is very important. She has a red house. Right? She has a green tree on her garden. She has a green tree to provide shade from the sun, right? And she is happy because, why she is happy? She is happy because she plays the whole day long. Now, I laugh and play whole day long. When she says, I laugh and play whole day long, means it's happy playing with friends, happy playing alone, happy playing. When you play, you are in a mood of playing, you enjoy the play, right? I laugh. Laugh means we laugh. When you are happy, you automatically smile and you automatically laugh, which is not expected. When we say don't go out, face turns blue, it turns reddish with anger. But once when you are allowed to play, you get happy, you jump, you run out, you don't know what to do, you run here and there first, then you come to know what is to be played, right? That's what, when you get happy. Here I laugh and play whole day long. She says we play and laugh whole day long. She says I hardly ever cry. She's standing all the time, running here and there, laughing and playing. She has a red house, right? And she is happy. And she hardly ever cries. Means she never cries. She never cries for anything, right? Because she laughs and plays, right? There she says, I have a tree, a green tree. She says, I have a tree, a green tree. That means she has a tree, a green tree, right? How are the trees? Trees colors are almost every time green. She has in her garden, she has a tree which is green in color, right? Have you ever seen a tree? Have you seen? Yes, trees are supposed to be big one. Plants are small, trees are big. Trees, all the leaves and all you can see, it is so big that it covers the entire thing. You can stand under it for the shade, and almost all the trees and plants are most of green in color, right? What she said, I have a green tree. Oh, what is that green tree? To shade me from the sun, right? It provides what? It provides shade, it provides fruit, it provides flowers, right? The plants which are there, the trees which are there, they are always provide shade, and what they give is fruits. All the trees gives fruits. First of all, the main thing is they provide shade from the sun, right? And under it I often sit. What do you understand by sitting under the tree? When do we sit? When we are walking for long in the open road without any shade and it is hot. When the sun is overhead, what we do? We go and sit under a tree. But this girl, often what she does, she goes and sits under it very often. Under it. Sits under what? Sits under a green tree. Right? And under it, I often sit. That means very often she goes and sits. When she sits, let's have a look. When all my play is done, when all of her play is done, she sits under the green tree. To what? To do? To relax. To relax, to take rest under the tree. What does she does? She has a green tree in the garden. She first plays, she laughs and plays. And under the green tree, what does she does? She goes and sits very often. When does she sit? She sits when all the play is done. Right here she is telling, when all my play is done, what do? I sit under the tree very often. Green tree, right? Under the green tree which provides shade, she sits often when all the play is done. Now let's have some fun. We will do some question and answer. Now we have learnt about the poem. We have told it 3-4 times. It has been explained paragraph wise. It has been explained single line wise. Right? Now let's have some fun. We will do question and answer. What is the color of happy child's house? Can anybody tell me? What is the color of the happy child's house? The color of the happy child's house is red. What is the color of happy child's house? The color of happy child's house is red. What is the color of your house? The color of my house is red. What is the color of your house? The color of my house is red. What is the color of tree? The color of the tree is green. What is the color of the tree? The color of the tree is green. What is the color of the tree? The color of the tree is green. What is the color of sun? What is the color of sun? Have you seen the sun? Right. The color of the sun, when you look, you feel like it is yellow. The color of the sun is yellow. What is the color of happy child's house? The color of happy child's house is red. What is the color of your house? The color of my house is red. What is the color of tree? The color of tree is green. What is the color of sun? The color of sun is yellow. Right? Now this is an exercise part. Question and answers. I hope everybody has written it. Right? Read and match the words with the pictures. Draw a line. I am a girl. I am a boy. Who is boy and who is girl? You have to, with the box which is written, in that box you have to draw a line. You have to make a picture of boy and girl and identify them and write girl and boy. You have to draw a line with the box, from the box to the boy, from box to the girl. Right? Read and match words with the following pic. Draw a line. I am a boy, I am a girl. Here you can see the girl and the boy. What is the girl doing? The girl is standing. What is the boy doing? The boy is doing some action, telling come. Yes. So now what you are going to do it. You know what is boy, what is girl. Just you have to make a small big, and you have to connect the boy with the name written in the box as boy, and you have to mark girl with the box in which girl is written. Right? Please do it. Now this is the exercise. One more page to do. There are many kinds of houses. What are houses? I told you houses. House is a place to live. You can see there is a house shown as hut. H-U-T, hut. What is hut? Hut is a living place. They are not a permanent structure. They are made with bamboo sticks. It's a temporary thing. Even the huts which are there are not permanent structures. They are not built with brick and sand and cement. They are made with bamboo sticks, a partition in between, and roof on the top. Second one, you can see igloo. What is igloo? Igloo is a house made of ice, glaciers. These types of houses are made in the glaciers, in snow and ice, to protect themselves from the other glaciers and ice. When you want to make a house in certain place where it goes in minus degrees, you prepare the staying place where you stay inside the ice. You make the boundary walls, you make all the walls of ice and make it and keep it. It takes time to melt. It protects you. If the snow falls also, it will help you to stay warm inside. Right? Igloo. Flat. What is a flat? It's a high-rise building. In that high-rise building, if you have one house, that one house is called as flat. In multi-storial buildings, you have many flats. In one floor, you have 3-4 flats. Right? They are called as flats. High-rise buildings. In the buildings where there is a house with numbers, that is a flat. What is a bungalow? Bungalow means a place, a very big place which has parking, as well as a big gate, as well as staying place. It's also an house. Just we address it as bungalow because it is aloof of all the society. If you have a bungalow, it has a separate gate, it has a separate operational system. Right? Draw your house here and talk about it. What I want to do is, you have to write this down, right? You have to draw your house and talk about it. When you have some topic to write, then you need to speak on it, right? That's what it says. Draw your house. What is the color of your house? Draw your house and talk about it. This is my house. This has been done like this, right? You have to do it. Now we have done with this poem. We have done with the exercise. Now what we will do is, we will get ready for the second one to go, right? Happy learning. Thank you so much.